Welcome back, everybody, into another daily recap. Today is the 7th of October. We're going to do our usual recap of the day on gold, Bitcoin, and EuroDollar. We're going to start by gold as usual. We already know that we were in this big, huge high time frame consolidation period range due to the fact that we are waiting for tomorrow's NFP and unemployment rate, which are expected to be very, very positive for the US dollar. Today we had the initial jobless claims, which came out better, way better than expected, and way better than the prior figures. So as you can see, we had a very, very aggressive bearish New York hourly candle where the data came out, but remember that this is a very high demand area, which will be broken probably tomorrow with the NFP and good unemployment data. As you can see, we were expecting the consolidation, the price movement sort of, the analysis was kind of meh. Of course, we could have taken the buys from the 1751 here, if I tell you. Afterwards, they played out for like 100 pips, but it's just too risky to play these scalps, especially with these price sensitivity areas. If we jump on the 1 minute, as you can see, we saw this is, let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this was pre-London. As you can see, Eurozone open, reacted at this PSA on the dot, made a lower wick, and then just broke and retested every single, let me put it in green, every single key level PSA or nice buy scalps. You can see up to this level, which is 1767, which is sort of the PSA on the left hand side if you watch on the high time frame. Sort of 1770 is the top of the order block, so we're almost there. We see a double, triple top, and then the correction exactly on the same opposite side. Retest of 1764, retest of this previous PSA, retest of this one, this previous one, exactly going back to the previous one, and then just bouncing around again, failing to make new highs above 1764 due to the, of course, waiting of the report. As you can see here, at 2:15 came out the report here. So what we got was a little bit of liquidity grab on the upside and then just melting below the levels to revisit the high demand area 1752. At that point, as you can see, a lot of buy orders get triggered, and then just bounce back up. So as you can see, we are in a huge high time frame consolidation period with no clear trend all along. As you can see, every move gets corrected and we just closing the day with a ranging. Yes, overall bearish, but not really the cleanest price action. Of course, you can, if you have your price sensitivity areas here, your key levels, you can take the scalps, for example, the buy scalps, the sell scalps with the news for like 100 pips move and a correction up almost 400 pips move from the PSA on the left hand side. You can see, as you can see here, the buys from the demand area. We never reached 1751 exactly, but close enough. And the sell, of course, not from 1770, but below 1764, with it, of course, especially here. This was already prior, but with the report, we're already below here. Okay, we have the liquidity grab and then continuation down. On Bitcoin, nothing really happened much because this one didn't happen at all. Just ranging, very, very small range. You can see here on the lower time frame, especially with the BPLs. As you can see, what happened was just, yes, bearish trend, correcting the very aggressive move of yesterday, but of course just ranging, bouncing above 54K. Not doing much. Yes, then breaking below for like 100 pips, but just very, very small, very, very nothing really happening. I'm expecting tomorrow something will happen with the NFP as well on Bitcoin. And the last one is EuroDollar, which we were expecting a retracement until these PSAs. As you can see, we got the rejections during London, during New York, but still not a clear trend. Exactly, if you go here, is almost like gold, showing you that this is all pre-London, pre-London. Let me just do this. Exactly like gold, as you can see, moved exactly like gold. Push up, pre-London, double bottom, break and retest of the previous PSA, and then very bullish. Revisit those previous PSA, causing a reaction, some ranging, some correction. Dun, 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 dun. We can retest below the PSA, reacting again exactly at the same price level, just ranging, again failing to make new lows, going to revisit those previous highs, and then with the good report for the US dollar, well, the melting down like it happened on gold, up below 1.1548, 1553.1. There you go. Huge correction, dollar weakness, just a big, big range. Okay. Tomorrow is the big day, so we don't waste too much time today, unless you are looking for quick scalps. And tomorrow is the big day with the NFP, which we're going to be very careful, and we might expect, we might see very, very strong moves, especially on the downside, especially if the NFP is good or even decent. You might go and revisit those previous lows very, very simply, very, very fast. And this is it for today. Very fast, very quick. Let's wait to make at least 10 minutes. And that's it. Nothing really happened. Scalping between key levels, scalping between PPLs, As you can see, the reaction were very, very good, for giving you the entry price points. And that's it. See you tomorrow.